it's time to do Monkey Island. But first we gotta check the levels. First of all, am I coming through?
Yes.
Second of all,
I hear you on the stream.
Excellent.
Yep.
So, stream, can you hear the game? Is it at a suitable volume? Can you hear the chat of the other people in the Discord chat?
I think I could hear the game on stream, but I'm having a difficult time figuring that out myself since I'm hearing both Discord and stream.
Okay. I'm just waiting on the chat here. Game screen seen, that's good. Me heard, that's also good. I can hear everybody question mark. It seems okay volume for now. I don't know about the game. Well, you should be hearing banjo music with some barking and things in the background. Let me open my volume mixer and turn up ScumVM just a little bit more.
As we were just saying in chat, Francisco has decided that he will let the chat, or well, the viewers, decide where he plays regular mode of Curse of Monkey Island or Mega Monkey mode.
Yes.
And you can decide by donating.
Yes, exactly. The next person to donate, well, actually, I don't know how we're going to keep track of this, but
well, we got a donation tracker.
We do have a donation tracker, that's true, I put it up. Alright, so if you want to see me play Curse of Monkey Island regular easy puzzles, donate $1. If you want to see me play Curse of Monkey Island Mega Monkey, donate $2.
Or more!
Or more. And we'll figure out by the number of donations within the next 5 minutes.
If you want to see it dressed like a pirate, donate 1,000.
If you want to see me dressed like a pirate, donate $500.
Yes, please do that. Oh my god, we all want to see that so badly.
My microphone would benefit from an increase in volume. Let's see.
No, not $50, at least $1.
Let's see what we can do about that, and we'll bring it a little closer.
If Tiltify even allows that, I have to check whether Tiltify allows $1.
Let's see.
Yeah, it must be at least $1.
My microphone volume is all the way up. On.
Your microphone sounds fine to me. I can barely hear the game though.
Actually, okay. Let me turn the game up then a little bit more. If that's better.
A little bit.
Okay. Grundy, how did you get so good at mimicking other voices? Asks Lucyphonic. Just practicing. Sitting in traffic a lot helps, I find. You're just sitting around and you're like, you start doing silly voices and people in other cars look at you and say, what is that guy doing? But you don't care. Anyway, alright, waiting for some donations. Are we playing Curse or are we playing Mega Monkey? It's up to you, chat, to decide. Also, I want to point out that I may not be dressed like a pirate, but I am wearing my LeChuck's Grog shirt in honor of the occasion.
Oh my god. That is an amazing shirt.
I like this shirt. It's just too small. So I only wear it for on special occasions. Hey, Duffadash! You donated $2 to the cause. Thank you very much, Duffadash.
Thank you very much, Duffadash.
All right, so
Who
that's
doesn't like 50-step puzzles to get golden teeth?
That's what. That's true. That's one vote to play Mega Monkey. So if anybody else in the chat wants to donate to support that or to counter that, now is the time.
Or to support able gamers in general.
That's true too.
Yeah,
Your decision supports able gamers. I'll let Summer tell us a little bit more about able gamers.
So if you're donating via the Tiltify page, all donations are going directly to able gamers. And Able Gamers is a charity who help people with disabilities or chronic illness or just anything that keeps them from being able to game and enjoy gaming and media in general, be able to do that. They have various ways of doing so. For example, they help create and distribute special controllers for people with physical disabilities to be able to game. They help with setting up gaming rooms in hospitals and assisted living facilities and such locations that need help to grant access to gaming. They work with game developers and corporations to increase accessibility in gaming.
Oh, we got another donation. Sorry to interrupt there, but Nevik says Mega donated $2, so that's another vote for Curse of Monkey Island Mega Monkey.
And since Grundy went live, we have a donation alert set up that shows a spinning pirate from the Scum Bar on stream when you donate.
It's a great donation alert.
Yeah, so if you want to see that, please do donate. Oh, I think we got yet another donation.
Another donation. That would be Papaya Chemist donated $2 to the cause. Mo Monkey,
and
Mo
Icky
Puzzles.
Fu as well.
And Icky Fu donated Mega Monkey, mother bleeper. All right. Awesome.
Keep it up.
Yeah, keep them coming.
How much monkey is too much monkey?
Not enough.
No such thing as too much monkey.
Jules is back.
Hello, Space Quest Historian. Space Quest Historian, could you please change the title of the stream?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, that I can do.
Oh, we got another donation. They're just rolling in. D. Thomas donated $4 to the cause. That's 2 votes for Mega Monkey. I think we have a clear winner here for what mode we're playing.
Yeah.
Also, I want to remind everybody that if we hit $1,000 before the end of my stream, I will dress up and talk like a pirate for the remainder once we hit $1,000.
Yes.
So.
Yes, we need to see that and hear that.
I mean, I don't know if you need to see it, but it's definitely an incentive.
It is definitely a thing that we need in our lives.
I was waiting to shave because I had a terrible scruffy beard, and I thought it'll help my pirate costume, but alas, I decided to clean up for you all.
That's as much faith as you have in us. Okay, we see.
Well, no, I want to be proven wrong, is what I'm saying. And yes, multiple votes are allowed. All right, it's been 5 minutes. I think we have enough votes. Let's start this up with some Curse of Monkey Island, Mega Monkey. I'm gonna. Oh, by the way, should I turn the subtitles on or should I keep them off?
Subtitles are always good.
I hate subtitles, but okay.
Yes,
Speech and subtitles it is. All right, here we go. Ow. This is
also Dufadesh linked a picture of them wearing that same shirt as you're wearing.
Oh, nice.
Chuck Rock.
Excellent. This is a fine shirt for everyone who wants to see. This is.
I love that shirt.
I love this joke. This is such a stupid joke, but.
Oh, yes.
I stepped away for a bit. What do we decide on?
The monkeys are listening.
What's that? Sorry, Gemini?
I said I stepped away for a bit. What did we decide on?
Mega Monkey. We got about.
Nice.
We got about $10, I think.
$12.
Yeah.
I mean, was there ever any choice, really?
I also love this animation. Also, let me know if the game volume is too loud.
Also, you realize you're not allowed to use a walkthrough now.
Oh, I know this game like the back of my hand. Don't worry. I just played it recently.
So what does the back of your hand look like? Without monkey.
It has a map tattooed on it.
That'd be amazing.
So we need to get it sunburnt and...
Probably one of the grossest puzzles in like any adventure game ever.
Probably.
By the way, something I forgot to mention about Raccoon is there's actually an animated series. One episode of it right now, but there's an animated series on YouTube called Farmer in the Sky that was done by Laura Shigihara, and it's based
Unless I
on
find water
Raccoon.
soon, I'm surely done for.
It's just as cute as the game.
Only the hope of finding my love, Elaine, keeps me going. On my quest for the
full motion
fabulous
video.
treasure called Big Whooper's left me in Summer's name. I thought it would bring me fame and glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches
If you
of
think
my
Monkey
enemy,
Island
a zombie pirate
is a full motion video game,
I thwarted
donate
his plot
$2
marry
to
Elaine,
Able
who was after
Gamers.
revenge.
If you think Monkey Island is not a full motion video game,
really thirsty
donate
now.
$1.
If only I could have a small drink of fresh water,
If you don't
I
think
might have
Curse
the
of Monkey
strength to
Island is
sail
a true
on.
Monkey Island game,
Oh, but I know
donate
there's nothing but
$5.
ocean for miles and miles.
If you don't
Alright,
think,
I'll just go for the...
if you think Curse of Monkey Island is the best Monkey Island game, you're correct, and you should be proud of yourself.
And also, please still donate.
Why do I
If you
torture myself like this?
possess
I might as well
skin-
wish for some chicken and a big mug of
Oh,
grog for all the
apparently the
good.
game is a little too loud now, so I'm going to turn it down
Very
ever so slightly.
Press
Oh,
the
my
star
sweet
key
Elaine.
for what is all
Am I
this?
cursed
I
with
just want to
starve
call
here
the
on this
damn
ocean?
shuttle. Is that so much
Your
to
face
ask?
just one more time. Am I?
Also, Grundy, you're not allowed to hit Control W.
Oh, right. I forgot that that worked in this one.
I don't know if it works in Scum VM, but...
Right. And no, I'm not skipping this. Because we're gonna dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I highlighted music in my stream. Why can't you do it in yours?
Yeah. I'm gonna be singing along to the intro today.
Why is everyone singing along to it? It's really disturbing.
Also, welcome
Don't
back,
make me get the tin whistle. I have to dance and pretend to play the steel drums. I will if you donate some money to Able Gamers.
If you donate $100 right now, Grundislav will not go and get his tin whistle.
That's right. Let's threaten them. That's always a good idea.
It's worked so far.
I used to have this as my Windows 95 shutdown screen. That ship burning background.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought you were going to say the music. How long did it take to shut down?
No.
I was thinking too.
It took a while back in the 90s.
Oh, yes. Now we can't even see the
Edmunditor,
goddamn load text.
as I said, I will dance and pretend to play steel drums upon receiving a donation for Able Gamers.
PayPal is not being a very nice person right now.
No, I had to resort to the credit card option.
Really?
It took a while for me, but it worked eventually.
PayPal's been working okay for me.
It worked earlier. I got 400 error when I tried it like 10 minutes ago or whatever.
Yeah, me too. I've been trying to donate.
There's so many people are donating.
Let me see if it works for me.
Curse of Monkey Island 3 is an FMV game. Is the new Space Quest 2 sucks. Thanks, Alexander.
Well,
But what if only one of those is true?
PayPal's working for me.
Both statements are true, but only one makes one of us mad.
But who could it be?
How many times do I have to tell you, LeChuck?
Oh, hey, it's Elaine with the correct voice.
Indeed.
By my congealed blood, you'll learn to love me.
Also, my icon, although my
I'll
icon's
make you
from Tall Tale.
queen of the dead.
I can't. I'm washing my hair tonight.
Blast be your hair, woman.
Blast be your hair,
The
woman!
old sea corpse pines for your
We haven't got to 1,000 yet.
caress.
Well, I get excited. I'm sorry. I'm giving you previews of what you could get if you got to if you donated enough to get us to 1,000.
Me dating the undead.
I also like how the chat is covering up the subtitles that we were so keen on having in there.
Oh, are they? Is it? Oh, you're right. It is.
Yeah,
Oops. Oh, I can fix that. I can fix that. Hang on.
Let's face it, LeChuck. You're an evil,
There.
foul-smelling, vile,
You know, the old
codependent
Unreal
villain,
Ed
just
mapper
not
in
what
me
I'm
is quite
looking for
happy
in
to
a
see the
romantic
donations at
relationship
512.
right now.
Darn you,
Except
I've
now I
been
can't.
saucy female.
Now I can't read
What
the
do you
chat.
mean?
There we go.
Oh!
You're a bloodthirsty monster who's already kidnapped me once, tortured my friends, and taken from me the only man I ever loved. Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm sorry, the dialogue is really hokey in this intro.
Ah, how wrong.
I mean, it's well acted, but it's really just plot exposition, and let's get on with it.
I mean, they were pretty much trying to bring everyone up to speed who hadn't played the other two. I see what they were doing. But also,
Fish him out.
remember that this was the first time we were hearing all these characters talk, so it was more exciting than what they were saying.
Wood. By my gangrenous gut, I don't know how you escaped my carnival of the damned, but you won't escape a taste of my blade.
Actually, no one knows how you escaped the Carnival of the Damned. That was never explained.
Yeah!
Ooh,
Thank you,
lass has
Lawsoft,
spirit.
who donated $10 to the cause.
Throw him in the hold. I'll finish him after the battle.
Thank you very much,
Turn
Lawsoft.
loose the longboat.
Ah, finally.
Many thanks.
Hey,
Please
Trolls.
me.
Oh,
Voodoo cannon.
also very much thank you.
Yay!
Curse is a very
Trolls,
good
best
comedy
historian.
pirate adventure game that's not a Monkey Island.
Damn you, trolls!
Take my money.
Yeah! Thanks, trolls. Thanks for
We'll take
donating
all the
money
money.
to the cause despite being wrong.
I've got to get out
Nope.
there and help Elaine.
Ooh, spinny pirates. I haven't been hearing the score noise though for some
And then I could
reason.
easily
I've
explore
been
the
hearing it,
yards
but-
above.
Oh wait,
Over
I
this
haven't been hearing it
and make
because
for
I'm
the
not
shore.
Yeah,
hearing
we're
the
just
stream
Right.
audio. Discord, right? Whoops. But you folks watching
All right,
on
so
Tiltify should be here.
Blast
Score!
ye scurvy
let's go ahead and
dogs.
talk to little Bloodnose, aka Wally.
away.
Oh, spoilers! I'm selling
Spoilers
these
for
fine leather
5
jackets.
seconds
I'm
time.
selling these fine leather jackets.
Really?
No. I'm lying.
In that case, I don't
No,
want one.
I'm
Yep,
lying.
sorry we couldn't make a deal.
Cross
Is Wally
me
the same
again,
voice as
and
in
I'll
the
chum for
MI2
sharks
Special
with
Edition?
ya.
Yep. Except, of course, he was, 20 years younger when he... John, thank you. You donated $3 to the cause.
Are you wearing
It is a
face
test
shield?
donation. I know what happens when he's done testing it.
Pirate
Hmm.
would not have a fake
We're-
beard.
That's a
It's
destination.
ever closer to the
glued to your ear
$1,000 of
Actually,
piracy.
It's a highly sophisticated beard weave, made from the chest and back hair of real pirates.
I also
I'm
like the
hoping it'll
first
take
character
root
we meet
if I don't wash
in
it for a while.
the sequel
Hey,
to one
wait
of
a
the most
minute.
popular
You're
sequels
not a
of
pirate.
any adventure game.
Wally!
Is an
Don't you
incidental
recognize
character
me?
who was just
It's
a
Guybrush
snot-nosed weaselly
Threepwood.
little map
Oh,
maker,
gee.
and all of a sudden
Hello,
shoots a
Mr.
cannon.
Wally had a big
Okay.
When we
role.
saw you, we were
Well,
He was-
speaking of
was
a Weasley little sub-character
dead.
suddenly
Well,
get the
Mr.
role
Brush,
expanded,
At
we're
first,
gonna
I
bump
had
into one of
some
those very
misgivings
soon.
about it.
Ah, yes, of
But
course.
thanks to the Chuck seminars, motivational lectures,
Which I may be
and
donating
audio
later
books
tonight,
on
by the way.
Parrot, I've become
Ooh,
a vicious corsair. You can
Depends
too.
on financial
Ask
situation.
me how.
Mhm.
Well,
I'm
know,
not in the mood.
no
for
I'm
that.
not in
obligations.
the mood for sales hype.
Here,
Take
At
these
least take
useless
this
inventory
literature.
item.
you may change your mind.
This
You're a
literature,
failure
that's a
as
good word.
pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish.
Doesn't seem like the time or place, but
One
you
more
know,
peep out of you, and
we're
I'll
not doing much
do ya
else.
in.
Peep.
Yes.
Oh, I
Word,
love
and
that.
I'll
I
let
love
you have
that.
it.
This one doesn't work as well, but
Word.
That's
Word.
Word.
I'm
So
gonna
good.
blast
Word.
ya. I'm gonna
Word is word.
gonna.
I always felt so bad for poor Wally in this scene.
Yeah.
Aw,
Me
I
too.
can't do it.
yeah.
I just
Poor Wally.
can't.
He never gets
Press
a break.
F
You're right,
to pay
Mr.
respects to Wally. And also
Donate
donate.
$1 to pay
I'm
respects
not
to Wally.
ferocious or bloodthirsty or hateful or anything.
$2 to give Wally a
I'm
hug.
not even.
Oh, everyone's
I'm
pressing
not
F.
even-
How
I'm-
sweet.
Aw.
Can we do it so that every time someone presses F, they automatically donate?
no, legally, no.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, fine, fine.
Who cares
Donate
about legality?
$5 to give him a little attaboy on the bottom.
How did he fit that into his pants?
That's the secret of adventure game pants.
That's the
Pocket-
secret of Monkey Island. Oh no, I hit the fort.
Oh, I believe we just got a $20 donation from Edmundo R.
Oh, hey.
Thank you very much, Edmundo.
Thanks, Edmundo. If you had done that earlier, I would have
Appreciate
danced.
it.
But alas.
Watch where you're shooting.
Alright, $20. Thank you,
Well,
Edmundo.
Grundislav won't dance, but we can still get him to dress up and talk like a pirate by getting to $1,000 before the end of his shift.
Hey, I'm getting
So
pretty
we've
good
got
at this.
an hour and 45 minutes to go.
Ooh, gross. All the bones and stuff are floating.
Ah, and I see,
$450.
I see Brandon's in the chat. Hello, musically inspired.
Can't quite squeeze past
Hi,
this
musically
cannon.
inspired.
Oh, hello, best character.
You may call me Murray!
I'm
Oh,
Douglas,
shoot.
Character.
a mighty pirate.
I didn't realize I had clicked.
The demonic skeleton. The mighty demonic skull. And I'm in need of some bones. Maybe I'll just take yours.
Ooh, error misses.
What are you gonna do? headbutt me?
I'll think of something. Could you... could you pick me up so I can bite you?
No.
I just thought I'd ask.
Can I call you Bob?
You may call me Murray. I am a powerful...
What is that a reference to?
Hey, thank you, Duffadash, for $1. Don't cry, Wally. I find you unpleasant. I'm sure the beard will take root any time now.
Carrying your head on a pike.
Space Quest Historian, it's a joke about, like, so what do you call a guy with no arms, legs, and Bob?
Oh, right. I'm
To
sorry.
bob up and down is to float.
Oh, of course.
I never got that joke until now. I thought it was a reference to the skeleton in Monkey Island 1 that's always losing his head, whose name is Bob.
Oh,
that could also it's probably yours. Anyway.
You know,
I thought it was a weird reference to Twin Peaks.
Oh, that would be very esoteric.
Man named Bob in that.
One of those Bob's got something done.
No, Bob wasn't the one-armed man. Bob was the... No, wait, you're right. Bob was... Wait. Bob was No, Mike was the one-armed man.
The one-armed man was entirely different.
Yeah, he was Mike, I think.
Bastard spirit.
Or, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Mike was the one-armed man, and his arm made a really funny noise.
Right. It went... I won't do that again if you donate $1.
Alright, donating $1 now.
It's been
Thank you.
swell talking to you.
Actually, no, I can't.
You don't
Mel
count.
hates me.
Run away
Oh, right. I know. I've forgotten.
Until you die, I shall revisit you in your most horrible nightmares.
Actually, a lot of Murray's dialogue sounds like something I would write.
Whatever.
Well, you know.
Could just get my hands on that gunner.
And yet you say he's overrated.
Yes. Well,
Murray.
no, I did. It just makes it sound like I really despise this game. I don't. I really like this game. At least bits of it. And Murray is funny. They just sort of... I mean, he's funny in this scene. The first scene you meet him in, he's hilarious. I love this bit so much. After that, they kind of start shoehorning him into places he weren't supposed to be, and that's not just me saying that. They actually did. He proved so popular with I think some playtesters, or maybe it was even earlier in that in the development. So they actually did start shoehorning him into scenes where he didn't belong, just so people would have more Murray time.
Well, what about? We're probably not going to see it in this, so I can spoil it. But the scene in the theater where they're juggling the three skulls. And then suddenly one of the skulls goes, "Wee!" But it's just that.
Yeah, that's cute.
I don't feel like Murray overstays his welcome. And I mean, you have to use him. You have to use him as a puzzle to scare the guy on Blood Island. So I'm curious what that originally was before they decided to make Murray part of it.
Maybe just some random bloody skull.
Or maybe it was something completely different. I don't know. Let's enjoy this cutscene.
This voodoo cannonball.
This FMV cutscene?
Yes, this FMV cutscene. This lovingly animated. Alexander Mejia, I expect you to walk, talk, and dress like a pirate for at least a week and never break character. Well, not for $5, buddy.
Neptune's navel.
It's a start.
I just gotta ask, does LeChuck only have his motivation being that he wants to get into Elaine's pants? Is
Pretty
that
much.
really it? I mean, was that his motivation for the first and second game too? I feel
Isn't that why he went to Monkey Island in the first place?
Yeah, to impress Elaine. I mean, his motivation in Monkey Island 2 was just to get revenge on Guybrush.
Right.
But
yeah, that part works, but I mean, he just...
It's a bag of wooden nickels.
So,
some treasure.
So LeChuck is like the original pirate incel.
There's a big diamond ring behind this bag.
Like, doesn't get a hint, doesn't, you know, constantly tries to...
Yeah, he's a bit of,
Doesn't read signals.
Yeah.
I love Guybrush just like arms and legs flailing.
Edwin donated $2. He says, "Do it."
Thank you, Edwin.
Do it.
Also, Alexander Mejia donated $5.
Yep. We
Thank you very much, Alexander.
I saw that.
We called out that.
I didn't
I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really
But he said, I expect you to walk, talk, and dress like a pirate for at least a week and never break character. That's a
No,
ass.
there's Edwin's donation. There we go. Do it.
That I was the only man you ever loved?
Do it.
Well, Yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Also, I really
Elaine,
have to
I'm a man of action.
question what Elaine
a rogue,
sees in
a
Guybrush.
wanderer.
Well,
Then
Ron
again,
Gilbert.
the same,
It's explained.
Ron Gilbert
same
has
could be
gone on
levied at-
record
I sail with the
as
wind
saying
to go
that
where
he
adventure
loved
takes me.
this
But
game,
somehow
except he never would have
something-
made
Guybrush,
Elaine and
stop
Guybrush
acting.
get together, which
Yeah.
I can see
Elaine.
that.
yeah.
Will you marry me?
I do find
Get
it.
together or get married?
Guybrush.
Well, get married.
Oh, Wally, you're alive.
I mean, like I said, the
How
same,
did
the
you
same can
survive
be
the
said for
explosion?
Beatrice and Roger
I
Wilco. I
was
mean,
thrown
what's the
clear.
fucking
I'm
attraction?
just lucky I
honestly?
wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine,
The what
that's
now?
some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Hey, that looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his
Pirate
treasure hole.
incel.
You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring
Oh,
voodoo
dear.
curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring.
Never expected to
Anyway,
hear
I gotta
pirate
be going.
incel
I
in
hear
this
there's a
stream,
tattoo
but
museum
sure.
place on this island that's freckles.
Yeah. Get the quality content we're bringing you right here.
Hmm.
Guybrush!
And
I
for a
want
low,
some.
low donation, we can bring you even more.
Well, she's gold now.
Yep. So
Well,
much for
it's a good thing
Elaine.
I've turned to gold before
Speaking of
senseless
gold,
violence erupted.
why don't you fill our treasure chests with, or well, not ours. Why don't you fill the treasure chests of Able Gamers with that sweet donation money?
With that sweet
YAR.
booty. No,
That
I might rephrase
sweet
that.
booty.
That sweet, sweet golden booty money.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's.
And if you can
let's get
donate,
through this.
please promote the stream.
Yes, that.
Yeah, it really
That's
does
all.
help, and we appreciate it. I love chicken.
Or if you cannot donate, please go on Twitter and hashtag pirate incel. We're playing that.
Or there's this wonderful
Actually-
thing called literally anything else.
It's time to actually, Alexander Mejia, this is a 256 color game.
Yeah.
It's 256 color VGA, which explains why all the dithering. But it's actually a pretty masterful work of 256 color VGA, considering it's 640 by 400 resolution. Oh look, and there's Murray again.
SVGA.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
right.
I mean, LucasArts knew what they were doing. I mean, just look at the
she's you
loom,
again.
squeezing that much detail out of 16 colors. Beautiful. And here we go again with.
And then the
Turner.
VGA version where they were just like, screw it, let's put in a gradient.
Do not go farther into the swamp.
Loom.
Turn back. Turn back.
You okay there, Papa?
I'm gonna move the chat to the... Actually, if I move it to the bottom, I'll miss out on all the... I guess it's fine up here. Well... Nah, it's fine. It
Subtitles will only be at the bottom for the cutscenes. You just might miss one or two of the dialogue choices
That's... Well...
when you select them.
So stay
I
on
think
the...
now you see why
It's
most
only when you
didn't have a
select
chat
them, so-
overlay.
Keep it on the bottom or put it on the top?
Keep it on the
The
bottom.
chat
Okay.
decides. Top donation in the next 5 minutes decides where the chat goes.
Alright, let's not talk to
I'd
Murray.
like to stay in chat, but I gotta go.
And it's true, Bill Tiller's backgrounds are in fact amazing. Fun fact, I met and chatted with Bill Tiller at GDC once, and I was like, I love your backgrounds for for Kurt. Oh god, I didn't make that faux pas. Ooh. I was like, I love your backgrounds on Curse. Yeah, Bill Tiller also did Duke Grabowski. And in true artist form, Bill Tiller said, thanks, I hate them. I'd love to go back and redraw them all.
Of
Like,
course.
spoken like a true artist, my...
What is
Sir.
it with you artist people?
We're our own worst critics.
It's a good thing I can't draw for shit.
Well,
What a relief.
no one starts
For
off being
yourself.
able to draw for shit.
This one I think is a wonderful joke, where it just cuts away to this poor character that you'll never meet in the game.
Wow, I got
He's
a whole
just
package.
No, you
stands
do
around
meet
the-
him.
Yeah,
Oh, you do meet him, yeah.
Well,
Right.
you
right.
Yeah.
Near the
Way
end.
later.
spy on him.
But that's just a wonderful, at this point in the game at least, a wonderful nonsensical joke where you just keep stabbing this total rando.
This makes no sense for like
Boy, I got
hours.
some stories to tell you.
Stories?
Oh,
Yes,
we got
well,
another
I'm
donation from
sensing a
Shadon, $2. If Grundislav doesn't play dressed as a pirate, he should at least solve the hard puzzles. Thank you, I will.
But I've got to tell you
Thank
about
you very
LeChuck
much,
and
Stephen Dunn.
Elaine.
I'm going
Will
to
not help
disappear
him in
now
any
a
way.
big flash of light cover your eyes.
He did this to himself.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky
But you know, moral support.
I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Okay.
The choice to put the Voodoo Lady's text as dark green with a black outline on a screen that is mostly dark green.
Yeah, that's a bit
was probably
questionable.
not a good idea.
But then again, I never played this game with subtitles on, so I've actually never seen the colors of the subtitles.
I think her text was originally purple. Perhaps.
It was, yeah.
Yes,
I mean, that is, it's actually a big thing, selecting character color subtitles in AGS. I agonize over that for weeks and weeks.
Yeah,
in fact, that's
definitely a challenge.
That's why Brexit Man was so late. I mean, it almost didn't come out because I was still mulling over, should it be that shade of purple or a brighter shade of purple? Which color speaks Brexit the most?
My general rule of thumb is to make sure that it pops from the background, but also keeps at least one color from the character sprite. But
oh yeah, right.
That's not always possible.
And it's interesting. It's actually a throwback from the LucasArts days. The LucasArts were the first to differentiate different characters by what color their subtitles were, and this was primarily done because in the early Lucasfilm games, the subtitles would appear at the top of the screen in this little black bar instead of over the characters' heads. So you needed to be able to differentiate what character was talking, and they did that with colors, and they just sort of carried on doing that. And now it's bled into anyone who does the character dialogue over people's heads thing.
Yep. And the tradition
It's so embarrassing.
You see what Duff Dash links in here? Someone doing divot removal and upscale on some of the Curse Among the Island backgrounds.
Oh, really? How does that look?
Pretty damn good. You could easily make wallpapers out of any of these.
I'll have to check those out.
Do you know who
Oh, that's
kidnapped
love.
her?
Oh,
One of them's a close-up of a comb, which we could have done without.
Oh, right.
You know, lots
oh! Oh, yeah, we get to visit the pirate barbers, including Scrooge McDuck, Haggis McMutton. Aren't you excited?
So excited. I am excited.
I'm really looking forward to the day when we can do this sort of upscaling of graphics that Duff linked to. I'm really looking forward to when we can do that sort of scaling on the fly and have it like a ScumVM filter or something. Because the ScumVM filters that are right now are, let's face it, bullshit. Smoothing out of, yeah. I've never liked those. But if we can do proper upscaling in this sort of, what's it called?
I've never heard of it.
Not machine learning. These sort of AI upscale thing.
I know the one you mean, but
yeah.
I don't know which I would be.
I mean, I've seen some upscaled renderings of Day of the Tentacles backgrounds, and they are so fucking gorgeous. I mean, they were pretty when Double Fine essentially redrew them all for the special edition, but the upscaled ones are fucking gorgeous as well.
Die, as in me, dead.
Don't be such a baby.
Isn't there a less dangerous way?
Yes, just a reminder, another $438 and we'll have Pirate Grundislav.
The best Grundislav.
Just saying.
And another round of games giveaways.
Alexander is correct. Doing AI upscaling in real time needs an awful lot of processing power, and we are still some generations away from it being possible. I'm just saying, it'll be fucking great when it's there. Speaking of, Musically Inspired in the chat actually did some upscaling of Space Quest 4 backgrounds, and they look fantastic. I'm hoping we can somehow convince him to put some of them in the chat.
And we got another donation. Thank you very much, Tiger Killer 93.
Oh, nice.
He says, or they say, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
What?
Yeah, dude, keep killing those tigers. Actually, no.
Tiger Killer. Yes, $5 to the cause. Sorry that the game pauses every now and then. That's just me moving the window to be able to see the messages in the donation. I'm gonna do my damnedest to make sure we get to the pirate song. In fact, that'll probably be a great stopping point because I will sing along to the pirate song. If we get to $600 by the end of this stream, I will sing along to the pirate song. We'll all sing along to the pirate song.
We'll be able to stop ourselves.
Alright, so that means I better get started solving some puzzles, shouldn't I? Alright, let's do this.
Oh yeah, speed run.
Speed run. Luckily, I'm a huge nerd, and I know this. I know how to solve the puzzles.
Well, still, it still takes a while because
let's listen to
so fucking slow.
Let's listen to Dominic Armato's.
Hello?
Double roll here.
I can't understand you. What was that?
It's funny because you can tell what he's saying, but you can't. Alright, let's... Thankfully, there's double click to exit in this game. However, the first time through, I want to appreciate the lovely background art. Let's examine the clock.
Good evening. At the Tone, Caribbean
What time is it?
will be 4:33. Exactly.
It's time to make a donation to Able Gamers, which you can do by clicking that big donate button right up in the top right there.
Ask Alice asks, am I playing hard mode? Yes, I am indeed playing Mega Monkey mode, and I will go
Mega Monkey, motherfucker!
Because, yes, because everyone who donated $2 at the start of the stream chose for that to be the case. And so let us go in here and pick up some more arbitrary inventory items, which will...
Looks like a nice coat.
Except for the dandruff.
Just a few flakes of
Wait a minute.
That is the actual time. Guybrush recites the system clock.
I didn't think dandruff move.
The clock in the...
That is the time on my computer, because I am, in fact, in Eastern Daylight Time. Let's take the lice. Let's take the magic wand. Watch me make this
disappear.
Look at that fancy mirror technology that's happening there.
Ah, love it.
Nothing up my sleeve?
At some point, someone who knows how to do AGS coding needs to teach me how to do the double click to exit time saver thing.
Oh, trolls, it's so easy.
There's something
it's
inside.
super, super easy. I'll tell you right now. You know how AGS has a start cutscene and end cutscene?
Oh, God.
So you put start cutscene mouse click at the beginning of your walk code, and then you put end cutscene at the end, and that's it.
Oh, shit.
There's a little tip for you and for everybody else.
Oh, wow. That is honestly that is one of those things that's so easy. I would never figure that out on my own.
It was one of the things. It's the same with me, believe me. Oops, I clicked out of the window.
That happens all the time when I stream. Hopefully no one notices.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we don't really need to talk to him. He tells us about Palido Domingo, but let's just. I don't think you need that information. Yeah, and he kind of looks like Steven Spielberg. I always thought he was supposed to be like a parody of Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, ahoy, buddy or pal?
Buddy.
Yes.
Buddy.
I'll stick with the theme. Go with hey.
I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
Your local, friendly, dangerous pirate.
Give him chewing gum, says Siriar. Okay, I've never tried that before.
My agent told me my given name just didn't have star quality.
Oh, we got a $30.03 donation from Edwin.
Oh,
who says,
Edwin.
Sing it!
Thanks, Edwin. Oh, that puts us at
nice.
$3 away from $600 for singing the pirate song.
What's
If I donate $4, can we not sing it?
No, we have to sing it.
Oh, damn.
The master work of the bard.
Oh, fuck it. I can do that.
Do you really think it's that?
Oh, it's that bad. Bad like poi. I guess poi was one of those things no one liked back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Guybrush is full of really odd trivia.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew I should.
Great Pyramid of Cheops was originally something feet high.
Could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like through the unsullied poetry of
I like how they gave him.
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I like how they gave Slappy Cromwell this reverb, but Guybrush doesn't have one.
Stupid, brutish pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitivity.
The voodoo lady had that too, I think.
She did, yes.
Rewrote the whole folio, contracted
Well, it's not as if they could
brilliant
determine
techniques
exactly what
into a
lines you'd be saying to this guy in this location and what items you'd be able to see in this location to add the reverb to it in the sound files. I mean, that's just silly.
That is silly. And also, we're literally months away from being able to just add reverb on the fly instead of having it baked into the audio file. I mean, what is this? A year that Half-Life came out? Perish the thoughts.
Why can't you go back to the original?
I wonder if they were still wondering about which hardware they could run this stuff on back then. Because I imagine that was still a big part of keeping.
There you go.
No! Thanks, Gemini. You just put us at $601, so get your vocal cords ready, chat. well, get your vocal cords ready, Discord chat, because we're gonna be singing a pirate song.
Are we all gonna have like the different? Like, who's gonna be who?
Oh, we'll figure that out. Well, Ikifu obviously has to be Haggis, but Mutton.
Yes.
Why is a Scottish guy got to be the Scottish guy?
Well, for authenticity, you can do a better job than he. Oh, I forgot we have to look at this.
Fair enough.
Hey, it's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, "Blood Island is for bleeders." A message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. Hey, maybe the performer who owns
That
this
is
park
a
knows how to get
strange
to Blood
tourism
Island.
slogan.
He talks about. Someone talks about how they. Oh, it was good. It's Good Soup that talks about like giving vials of his own blood as souvenirs.
Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course. Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft.
I don't know what it is about this game. It always felt like a sunny vacation, as opposed to Monkey Island 2, which felt like a dangerous romp around the late evening
Oh, what
of
did you perform?
Some Caribbean outback. And this feels more like sort of a holiday resort kind of thing. The peaceful music, all the sunshine, and
He would know how to get there.
there's a difference in mood. I'm not saying bad. I'm just saying different.
No, it's definitely a stylistic change, but I feel like it's. I don't know. Monkey Island 2 is a lot more of a realistic style. This is obviously a lot more of a cartoony style.
Carry on.
But let's not wax about the things. Let's just play the game.
Oh, I meant
because I won't
more
shut
in,
up.
like the choice of locales. I mean, I know the story that they actually kind of regret doing these detailed paintings and then scanning them in for Monkey Island 2 because that just sort of washed the whole thing out in pixel shite. But I mean, just the game starts out in like the evening when you walk around the first island whose name I suddenly blanked on.
Welcome,
Scab, yeah. I mean, Monkey Island 1 and 2 both start at night. This one starts. Well, it also technically starts at night, but the real gameplay starts daytime, so yeah.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
Is he washing blood off a sheet?
Yes. There's a visual gag when you talk to him where he's like, "My name's Bill," and then he's like, "Just Bill?" and he pulls out the blood and he's like, "Cutthroat Bill."
And it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island?
I've just ruined it.
Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I needed to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid.
I love
just
the
about
music.
any kind of fucking nonsense in the Caribbean, and people are just like,
just share too much?
Sure.
Let's go see said joke.
It's a different time.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Edward Chong recognized corn-fed pig from Duckman. There's a blast from.
Oh yeah, it's Greg Berger,
Duckman cartoon.
aka
Bill?
Cornfed.
That's your pirate name, Bill?
Does anyone remember Duckman?
Yep.
I do.
Oh,
Yep.
I see.
Tim Curry
Well,
was
that
King
puts a whole new
Chicken.
spin on it, doesn't it?
Yes. And
He was
Jason
always
Alexander
King
What you eating there?
was, of course, Duckman. And there's that
it
famous
good?
story that Duckman actually has a point-and-click adventure game.
It does.
And
They didn't get Jason Alexander to voice Duckman.
because
Blasphemy.
he said it was too hard on the voice. Like,
Oh,
well, why
and people
the
say-
hell?
No pleasure. Bye.
Yeah,
People say
Jason
voice actors
Alexander.
aren't real actors.
Jason Alexander
You know,
refused to do the voice
I really
for the
appreciate you
CD-ROM
taking
game.
the time to talk to me.
The reasoning being
well,
that he thought it was
we
too hard
bonded.
on his voice. And my question, of course, is then how the hell did you get through 3 seasons of the fucking show then?
I'm sure the amount of dialogue in one episode was significantly less than through an entire point and click. Although,
How did you do that?
Oh, it was nothing really.
Yeah,
just
that's-
sudden
that's
the
a
right
lame
stage
excuse.
to do it. You can do it.
yeah,
It is a really screamy, hard voice to do. I'll give him that. And I think I even read an interview with Jason Alexander
Yes.
once when he was doing the audition for Duckman. He didn't think he was gonna get it. He thought the series was gonna go nowhere. He thought it was gonna be a single season and then he'd be off and do other things. So he gave it that screamy voice, thinking, it's just my vocal cords for the summer. I'll get over it. And probably should have given him a different voice, knowing that the series would actually go on. But still, come on.
there's your
Give
close-up
a man
poem.
life. Our hero, everybody.
with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin, the scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas.
That's a lie.
There's
So as
hygienic
I'm
sailors?
standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
So on a scale of
Wretched
1
sea
to
lions.
absolutely accurate, how are we
Terrible.
faring on... Okay, just checking.
Let's not be
This
too
actor was
harsh.
Canadian.
Rash. Bad sign.
I mean, closer than most, but
I mean, there are a lot of Scottish immigrants in Canada, but
There are.
that doesn't necessarily...
I'm related to some of them.
No, there you go.
That's a surprisingly close shave.
Yeah.
That's how he ejects all his customers,
I
by
mean,
the
there
way.
is a province
Just
called
yeets them
Nova
at the door.
Scotia.
Yeah, kind of a giveaway.
Oh, I never. That's what that
Ahoy
means. I
there.
never figured that
I'm
out.
Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis.
And I'm sure New York was, you know, named after York at some point, but it's long since fallen into irrelevance.
Actually, Old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why did they change it? Who can say? Maybe they just liked it better that way.
Ooh, they might be giants reference.
Those
No, I
sure
think it
are
is.
Nice scissors.
Aye, they're the best pair. They can cut through almost anything.
Why are they in the ceiling?
Sometimes.
Isn't
I
actually
cut
the
hair
dude who
so
does
fast,
Scrooge
the
McDuck?
scissors
Yep,
fly from
it's
his
Alan
hands.
Young. I mean, he's doing
Oh, wow.
essentially the exact same voice.
It is. It sounds a lot. Wasn't
I
he
sure
like
could use a
98
haircut.
when they
Have
had
a
him
seat,
record the
lad,
dialogue for
and I'll do
DuckTales
you up with
Remastered?
a
Yeah.
fine coif.
He was up there.
I
Still
seem to-
nailed it. That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's a trooper.
That's what killed him.
I can't.
Oh,
Too low.
whoops.
Because I seem to remember there was a big hullabaloo when they did the DuckTales Remastered game that they got the original Scrooge McDuck and they also got the original, I want to say Daisy Duck. There's something
Oh,
about
no, June Foray, who played Magica Dispel, and she also played Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle, and she was also like in her 90s.
Keep your skirt
Yeah.
on, lad.
And they sounded like they were in their 90s, apparently.
Oh, I've played DuckTales Remastered. It's
Oh, crap.
voice-wise, they do really, really well.
No.
No, sit in the barber chair, Guybrush.
Don't
I'm just
walk
gonna-
away and then walk back towards the barber chair. That
I'm gonna
literally
use-
doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna use keyboard shortcuts here instead of the verb coin.
Yeah.
That will make Ikifu very happy and possibly
so-
moist.
It is quite warm.
No, I will. Okay, I guess U is just use and pick up and whatever.
Phew. Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't have found a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose I'll just have to eyeball your hair.
I mean, if you
I
have
just
one really
remembered
good
I had
voice in
another
your
appointment.
repertoire, just lean into it.
Hmm.
It's-
I was going to give you a French.
I mean, it's the
blade
same for
too.
Kay Cooter later in the game. That's his name.
Oh,
right?
I forgot to get the glove in the pocket.
Ah, yes.
There's a glove in here.
All right, so
You know what I really like about this is this company import maintains the keyboard shortcuts for
Yeah.
the battle. Shall we call it?
yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one thing
I
that
forget which order they come in. I think it's top to bottom, but
the one that makes the thing that makes me sad is that you can't access the original options screen that had that dumb joke about enable 3D acceleration.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's okay.
But yeah.
That's funny.
Anyway,
I love having option screens that mess with people's heads. There's a naughty
Yeah.
slider in I think it's one of the Leisure Suit Larry games. There's a naughty slider that actually does nothing.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's in 3. It just adds adjectives or something. Or
Yeah.
no, maybe it's in I forget. I think it might be in 7 actually. Anyway, we have the task to get a map, a ship, and a crew. Which series of puzzles shall we do first?
This sounds familiar.
Let's
Do
set
the map
yes.
thing. We want to be grossed out.
Map first, okay. Which means
yeah, get out of the way.
Get the gore out of the way.
Which means
Oh wait,
Oh, God.
we have to take these towels.
I just
and,
realized I'm blanking. The naughty slider in Leisure Suit Larry 3 actually
Those
does
towels
something.
are for members
It
only.
does.
Oh, that's right. I need to get the
It does
membership.
produce
card.
pixelated boobs. What game am I thinking of that had a naughty slider that did nothing?
You're thinking of 7 that had a filth level thing, and it would just
Oh,
say the
right.
game is now really filthy, really extremely filthy, really extra super duper ridiculously filthy, and it didn't do
That's
anything.
right. I had
right,
my first AGS game. I also put in a level of awesomeness slider in the options.
Oh, there you go.
And it was just the same joke, really. Oh, I feel more awesome. Sure, you do you. Is he taking a leak in the? Oh, he's not taking a leak.
No.
Thanks. I mean, that would have bumped the rating up
He's
slightly.
not pissing on the scissors.
Vines colony around Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative.
Are you taking notes? There will be a test.
Yes.
This game expects you to have a thesaurus handy, or a medical dictionary.
Possibly a Spanish dictionary while you're at it.
Dufferdish says he once tried a visual novel that just exited the game if you tried to lower the filth level. Why would you play a visual novel if it's not for the filth? I mean, Jesus.
Oh boy. Stick
Phoenix writes a
Box
visual novel.
Club. Ooh, Snake Crossing. What could this be?
I wonder what
I mean, it's
sign-
not as if, you know, Phoenix
Snake
Wright is
crossing.
completely clean, but
What
certainly not to
possible
the
harm is
point where it
snake?
would require a filth switch.
Lucy says, I don't understand what purgative means now. And that's the, I mean, it just means
Well,
vomit
this is
copiously.
Hmm.
You want to vomit? You take a purgative.
Yes.
Because it purges you.
Ipecac syrup is in fact a purgative, but you just have to do the combined syrup and Ipecac to make Ipecac syrup in complete adventure game logic here. And amongst all of these other useless inventory items.
Ooh, pancakes.
The only reason
A
I
full
know
breakfast.
what an Ipecac is because Mike Patton's record label is
It
called
makes syrup
Ipecac
with
Records.
Ipecac.
The tagline is "Making people sick" since 2004.
Well, there you go.
I
I
didn't
think
know
I
that when I
learned
played
about
this
Ipecac
game.
from this.
Yeah, I think this game taught me what Ipecac was.
See, adventure games are educational.
Right?
Sam and Max taught me a lot about vocabulary.
Close one.
Oh,
I thought for sure
and on Muir.
that snake that I
Oh
was
yes.
Thank goodness I
And
was.
But
John
who's
Muir.
John
Say-
Muir?
Who's John Muir?
No. Hey.
What a maroon. What
What a ninkau poop.
Sam, the dead animal heads are talking to me.
You shouldn't tell fibs about dead animal heads, Max.
No, there's not sensation.
Okay, what is this water maroon thing coming from? Because I've heard that in System Shock 2 as well, and I've never understood it.
I believe it's a Looney Tunes reference. Bugs Bunny used to be like, "What a
It's an
maroon!"
informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Papa Pishu Bush.
Maroon being a
Discovered by Plunder
mispronunciation of
Island's indigenous
moron.
people.
Right.
Named after
Oh, I
him.
never
What
made
I
that
expected.
association.
Papa Pishu.
Lucy asks,
Also-
is there a time limit to get out of the snake? No, this is a LucasArts game. You
Yep.
can stay in that snake for as long as you like.
This is a
Yeah.
post-Maniac
Baby.
Mansion LucasArts game.
All right, I need a read.
Actually, no, Zach McCracken was after, and you could die in that, couldn't you?
Hmm.
Oh yeah. And
I
you
think-
can technically die in The Last Crusade and
Yeah,
Fate of
Indiana
Atlantis
I think
and in
Loon.
Monkey Island 1.
A world
And Monkey Island 1, there was one way.
Right.
There's one way to
A
get
ways.
this.
dead-end
Technically
scenario,
two ways.
certainly.
Mhm.
What's the second way? I mean, there's the drowning.
Yeah, there's the drowning and there's the falling off the cliff.
Oh,
Well, you immediately get to move on after that. The
Yeah.
drowning, you're
Things are going-
screwed.
Yeah, the drowning actually has you restore a save game.
That's true.
You
Well,
cannot do anything.
That's
Hey.
yeah, I
yeah,
like
I love that. I
the.
love that Papa Pishu thing.
Yeah,
Thank
it's so
goodness.
stupid but
Sticks around
funny.
for
Me and trade with.
It sticks around for the whole game.
Yeah, I just did it because I remembered that the Cabana Boy screams Papa Pishu when you hit him with the towels. Where's my pea shooter? Where did my pea shooter go? My
Arrow.
oh, arrow.
at the
I
top.
didn't even see that the arrow was there. Right.
Yeah, it took me a second
Oh.
to. This is fucking ridiculous. I love this game, and I will fully admit that is balls.
It is. It's a dumb puzzle, but whatever.
It took me a long time
It's
to
a
realize that.
puzzle that adventure game players love so much. And now we can't do crap here because we don't have any of what we need. Did I get the glue from the voodoo? Oh, I did get the paste. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
need a biscuit.
You know, I just realized.
Nevi Klink is our resident Wikipedia lookup-y
Nice.
person.
We haven't had a donation in a while. I think it's
Yeah,
time.
but I don't think that's the right definition, though.
I don't.
I think.
But we are stuck on 601.
Yeah, I think we need to up it a little bit. And I got the Blondebeard, the chicken reservation thing. Let's go talk to. Speaking of DuckTales, does anybody know
So
who
happy.
does the voice of this guy? Little voice actor
man.
trivia. It
Do
is.
you have a reservation?
It's Terrence McGovern, also known as the voice of Launchpad McQuack from DuckTales.
Of course I have a reservation.
Also, Lucy, a woodchuck would chuck no amount of wood because a woodchuck would not chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck wood, then a woodchuck should a woodchuck chuck wood?
Oh, shut your stupid face.
A woodchuck should chuck wood as well. Wait. Yes, damn it. Sorry, I knew it better than I did. Oh, wait. Yeah.
You cut out anyway.
Oh.
But yeah, actually, since the donations seem to have stalled at 601, I propose the following: if we can reach another $49, I will only say nice things about Curse of Monkey Island.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
For how long?
Until the end of the stream. I mean, I'm not gonna make any promises I can't keep.
Whoa! This biscuit is full of maggots.
Yum!
That's my special ingredient. Adds just the right amount
This
of
man is
exotic flavor.
absolutely
it's a good thing,
insane.
because I can't keep him out of the food around here.
So I've just realised I've been
Excuse
wearing
me,
headphones all day and my ears aren't entirely happy with it.
Me?
Oh yeah.
That's why I've got the buds.
I have?
Oh. The buds
your
are
logic.
murder. The buds are murder on your eardrum, but the like earphones are murder on the ear itself. So I don't know how Twitch streamers do it, Papaya. How you can sit there for hours on end.
I have to do 2 hours at a time.
I just thought maybe all seasoned Twitch streamers have really small ears.
Actually, I'm out of just about everything.
Tell no one.
My headphones fit around my ears.
I have headphones. I have a bunch of headphones. People, you know what? I actually got an email from a person who said that he didn't want to support me on Patreon because, for reasons I'm not sure, but he offered to buy me a pair of decent headphones because he'd been watching my streams and he saw those little furry ear muffy things that I wear, and he thought I was a really, down on my luck Twitch streamer who couldn't afford decent headphones. So he offered to buy me a pair of nice headphones.
Well, that's kind of dumb.
That was so sweet. And I told him that I actually do have nice headphones. I just think these look funnier on camera.
Yeah.
And they're actually not bad. They actually sound really well, and they don't hurt after 2 or 3 hours of wearing them.
You don't want a nice
He's
kitty
awfully
ears
reserved
pair?
for a pirate.
Let's not push it.
Excuse me, sir. Now that's just rude. Hey,
Ask
mister.
me about low.
Mister, you listening? Ah! It's
Yes.
one of LeChuck's skeletal horde.
Not many.
I fixed his little red dinghy, but good.
The undead that
Does
walk
that
among us
imply
must
he
surely
killed
be
him?
destroyed.
Yes.
Unless they're evil like overrunning
Well,
the foul
he
the world
killed
of the
him
living.
again.
Aye. And
I
he
think you should be
complained about
backing
me
out the
checking.
door slowly, or quickly, actually.
It says,
I can just
ask
see the
me about
comment
Grim
card now.
Fandango.
So, check in quality.
What can you tell me about Grim
Undetermined.
Fandango?
No tongue.
Anything? I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but this guy's lousy at marketing.
Well, it's better than the alternative. You mean the fantasy pirate adventure from Brian Moriarty?
Advertisement. Advertisement. Advertisement.
Oh wait, let me give him the Jawbreaker first. With
Oh, we're
hair on
advertising.
it.
Hey, go check out Gemini Does Game. Or no.
No.
Oh,
Subscribe
go
to
check
Gemini Does
out.
Games. Subscribe to Gemini Does Games. Subscribe to Gemini Does Games.
Actually, go to bit.ly/YARstream. That's where the subscribe
That's
to
right.
Gemini Does Games button is. And
Yes. It says donate for some weird reason, but never mind. Just keep clicking it.
But it had a fine
Ooh.
punch and were a fiesta of flavor.
I'm also. I
From
should
now on,
retweet
I'll be
this.
sticking to fleshier foodstuffs. Something chewy. Well, there I go again. This
I
old
just tweeted
salt's
him.
got a craving for something to squish between me
And
teeth.
Francisco retweeted it.
Yep. And
Squish
thank
between
you
his teeth.
to-
Does he have any upper teeth?
He doesn't. I don't think. But that doesn't stop. Oh wait, I have to chew the gum too.
Bob.
Tastes like sirloin.
the excitement.
It gets
that's
you
currently
here,
going
and it
on.
gets you right here. That's another reference that I think only like 2 people will probably get. But it's funny that they put it in
Would
the
you
game.
like some gum?
There was a series
I
of
don't get it.
commercials. I don't remember what for, but they were doing. It was like for
This
a
is
restaurant,
really
maybe.
good steak-flavored gum.
or I think it was for steak sauce.
Right here.
And they were like doing like testimonials, and there's one guy that's like, it gets you here, and it gets you right here. And I think that's what they're riffing on, and it's really stupid that they put that in, but I love that they did.
That's a really, really super specific.
I know.
Because
yep, right.
You have an international audience, and you choose to riff on a tiny little commercial that I think probably wasn't even nationwide.
Probably. Well, it might have been because I saw it, and LucasArts was in California, so.
Oh, right.
Don't know.
Well, you American.
I mean, statewide maybe.
Who knows? Anyway, this puzzle doesn't make any sense either because.
Also, because somehow.
Filling your lungs,
but not reverb on the fly.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Duffadas asks, who needs to learn anything from the monkey wrench puzzle?
You need to learn one thing, and that's it.
Ding.
Cool.
Right.
Wait 1 second. Do you have me gold tooth?
No.
Let me see.
That is a weird puzzle.
You don't have it. Darn. I'll have to order a new one.
Only in Mega Monkey, yeah.
I wonder where that tooth fell.
And now let's go panning for gold. You wanna help with that, Gemini?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Anyway, all right, let's do some more.
Let's not bring up bad memories for Dave.
Oh, he's not here.
He might be watching later.
All right, so let's preemptively solve some more puzzles. Just because I like the animation.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can preemptively solve puzzles. I'm not a big fan of the. I have no reason to do that. Yes, you do. I'm speedrunning, you asshole.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, you run the risk.
It's the top of the hour, which means we get to listen to the clock chime.
Ooh.
And bong 5 times because it's 5 o'clock.
Bong.
That was
and
one
Grundislav
bong.
has been playing Curse of Monkey Island for 1 hour.
I've
He'll
been
be going
playing
for
it.
another hour.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, Papaya Chemist will be playing Conquests of the Longbow.
A great game. Ooh!
An underrated game, I would say.
Speaking of singing, are you gonna sing the intro to that one?
Absolutely.
Yeah!
Yeah. I believe Rizalka was also planning to join and do some voices there, maybe.
Ah, yes.
I think she was just talking about, like, reminding people of her Robin Hood voice. I didn't have any plans for anyone to do any voices, but if they really want to, hey, maybe if you donate.
I'm Robin Hood.
Donate for funny voices.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, it's been a while since the last donation.
My head is spinning.
Maybe
I don't
consider.
know what you're talking about. I'm using my normal voice.
We're not being pushy. We're just saying it's kind of stalled at 600.
It has, and we've raised quite a bit of money this stream. So let's keep that train going. Here, sir.
Yeah, good work being done.
Grundislav actually remembers to push the donation thing. The rest of us just sit there and go, oh.
Well, I'm sure there must be some mistake.
One thing you learn how to do as an indie dev is how to shill shamelessly.
Let me see that. This must have been a
We've actually
after the office Christmas party.
I mean, this is actually like
I think I'll just take one of your.
Grundislav probably does these motivational
enjoy
tapes,
a
and you
nice,
can also
relaxing
buy them
stroll
from
down
his
your
like
beach.
KTEL outfit. But
No,
you're getting a free sample here.
Or you can donate and you'll get a.
And perhaps
And speaking of donations, Dash donated for $5.
Yeah! Thanks, Dash.
And he says, damn it, Jules, I need my SU for reading, but spending it on making you sweet talker seems more important somehow. Yeah, and I was about to say, we're actually halfway to the total we reached in the previous marathon in December. We raised $1,200 for Girls Make Games then. So we'd like to get past that this time, so please do help donate and raise money for Able Gamers, a great charity as well.
I mean, we would love to get to 2,000, but at the very least, we would love to get equal to what we raised the last time, so we don't feel like complete failures. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself here.
Nice
Like
fluffy
every
pouch.
dollar
I'll
goes
just take
to
one
a
more.
great cause and is going to help people who can really use the help.
Yes.
So
But
This towel is soaking wet.
Yep.
and so am I.
Doesn't take much, does it, mate?
Well, it is quite hot under these lights.
I'll turn them off.
I
Yeah,
can't. That
you're
turns
not
off the
happy.
entire computer. I have the whole thing wired up to a single outlet, so if I flip the switch, everything turns off.
Don't the lights have switches?
No. The lights in my room are just 5 light bulbs mounted
With these
on the
holes in
wall.
my shoes, I'll
and
never get across
the whole
that
thing is
hot
just wired
beach.
up to that single box, so if I flip the switch, everything powers on. So if I wanna
LEDs,
turn on-
dude.
I'd just like to take a moment here to
Fans, dude.
compliment Bill Tiller on his wonderful use of color here. You can see the yellow of the sand contrasts so nicely with the purples of the shadows. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit of an art boner here.
Because
Don't
you
mind
wouldn't
me.
think put purple in this scene, but no, it works. You
Yep.
never noticed that until you actually said it out
Purple
loud.
and yellow are complementary colors, and he used that to its full potential here. And then you have a nice secondary in the green. Well, anyway, I'll stop now.
No,
Give me
this is
that
the quality
mug.
content we all came for.
I'm not even gonna talk to you, sir. I'm just gonna. Although there is a fun joke that I totally stole from a Golden Wake, stole for a Golden Wake, which is when you ask him how long he's been sunbathing for, he tells you 7 months from your current month. So he's gonna say since January, I believe, because we're in the 7th month now, which is July.
Wow, you're pale. Look, babe.
So they recorded him saying
Every month.
All 12 months.
Yes,
How long
since.
have you been out?
Here we go.
Since December.
Oh, since December. All right, so then I guess it's 8 months. It's January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Well, no, it's 7. It's 7 from that. So yeah, he says
started sunbathing in December.
he started sunbathing in
He's not a
December.
smart man.
It's the Caribbean.
Well, he's very
you can
pale.
sunbathe whenever.
See you around.
But-
Dash says, who's the scummiest adventure game protagonist lined up in the charity stream?
Ooh.
Scummiest. Oh.
I mean,
Do you
clearly
mean
that would be
nobody
the boy from Raccoon. I mean, did you not see him rifling through everybody's drawers and stealing their gold?
Well, if we're saying scummy, it would, as in like the engine. I mean,
Oh,
is
that's
anyone
scummy.
else doing a LucasArts Scum game besides?
It's not capitalized, so
Yeah, I know.
don't
I mean,
know if it
I
means
feel
that.
like Ben from Full Throttle has
I was gonna
probably done
say,
the most
yeah.
questionable things.
Yeah.
Has he though?
I don't know, does Foster kill
A
anybody?
three-headed monkey.
No, but he just stands around and watches them die and has no visible reaction
I
whatsoever.
mean, that's not great.
Yeah,
Then
define
again,
scummy.
it is a dystopian future. So. Yeah, define scummy.
Hey.
I mean,
There's
if
no
we
bottom to
were
this
playing
mug.
Sam and Max, they would be clear
Hello
winners
there,
because
Sonny.
they
Yeah.
are inherently psychopathic.
I mean, I think if you've been playing Tesla Effect, if that trailer was any indication, yeah, Tex would win.
Kenny Foulmouth. It sure would be neat if you would buy some of my lemonade.
Ah, his name is Foulmouth.
And he's voiced by the late Gary Coleman, R.I.P.
That does
Rip.
sound like a good deal.
What?
Rip in
Really?
peace.
Yes.
Gary Coleman?
Yes, Gary Coleman from Different Strokes.
I'd like to buy
Did
some.
not know that.
Why is he in this game?
And Postal too.
Because they were getting celebrity voice talent, and they were like, "Hey, look, Gary Coleman's in our game."
Don't remember that being on the box.
Did he voice himself in Postal 2?
That
Yep.
was as
Yeah.
refreshing as morning dew.
Lord knows why, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question, because all you do is shoot him in the face.
Oh dear.
You can also talk to him and get his autograph. That is an option.
Alright. Oh yeah, you can actually do a pacifist run of Postal 2.
If you're weird.
Yeah.
So Grundy, where did you use that joke? And
Oh, in the Golden Wake, at the beginning, when you first go to the real estate office and you ask if you can make an appointment to see George Merrick, she tells you our next available appointment is next whatever, and it's like 4 months from whatever your system month is. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, I remember when we were recording. Dave didn't catch that either when he played it. And when we were recording the lines, he was like, "Why are we recording every month?" I'm like, "Because of this joke." He's like, "Oh, that's funny." So yeah.
That's cool. I guess that's what I get for only playing it once. If I played it more than once, I probably would have caught it.
I got the greatest outtake from Dave Gilbert when he voiced the satanic rubber duck for that YAR video. There's one stupid joke in there where he says, Satan says something like, fine, play one more clip, but after that, your ass and the soul it contains is mine. And then I go, what, my soul is in my ass? And he says, just play the damn clip. And there's a brilliant outtake. Apparently Dave didn't read the lines before he recorded them, so he just went, soul in my ass. That's funny.
Look, Palido, you're burning.
Dave does great outtakes, but honestly, Razulka does the very, very best vocal outtakes. Unfortunately, they ruin the line she's reading because she'll read a line perfectly, and then halfway through the line she'll go, "Oh, by the way, that's totally what it's." All her lines in Brexit Man were about how Europeans have it so much worse than Australians, and all the lines she read was like, "No, we have the same in Australia." So she would go halfway through a line and do it perfectly, and just go, "Actually, we do the same in Australia." She'd, "Thanks, can't use that take."
Here we go. Here we go.
Enough of a pause.
No, yeah, exactly. No pause.
How did I know the map was there? Well. Yeah. Well, I think that deserves a donation, don't you?
Yeah, there we go.
If you never do it again, sure.
Donate to replace our appetites, which we no longer need now.
Yes.
Glad I ate first.
Yeah, I mean, the in-game logic doesn't really tell you that the map is there, but, I mean, it shouldn't necessarily have to. Anyway, now we're gonna get a nice little cutscene of LeChuck coming back to life. Any minute now. There we go.
Meanwhile...
A barrel of grog and a chicken.
I'm just gonna put this out now, so I won't have to say it all throughout the stream.
Must have been some battle.
The font nerd in me is really sort of perturbed by the fact that the kerning of the font in the cutscene versus the in-game font is different.
There's something else.
It's more narrow in the cutscene than it
is in-game. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the
those are nice.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of Grim Fandango. Never mind. Grim Fandango, I know they patched it so that the cutscenes would have subtitles because they didn't originally come with them. But I think Monkey Island always had them, or Curse always had them.
So did LeChuck just not resurrect on the sea, or is it bad timing?
I think it's just bad timing, but doesn't matter.
But,
anyway,
3 cheers for actually putting subtitles in cutscenes, which wasn't easy back then, and everyone who's second language is English, third or fourth maybe even, really thanks you. I cannot begin to tell you how irritating it is to play especially old FMV games, Phantasmagoria 2, Gabriel Knight 2, that don't have any closed captioning.
Also, subtitles are a way to increase accessibility in gaming since they allow deaf gamers to play, so they are very essential.
And do you know what charity also helps increase accessibility for gamers?
I was waiting for someone to do that.
Able gamers,
I was leading
to whom you can donate, such as Dan Nastic just donated $60.
666. We're at 666.
Oh shit!
Whoa! Wow! Thank you, Dan.
Wow! Thanks, Dan Nastic.
At last, my work can begin. Bring out the sacred texts and chant the forbidden numbers.
Pardon my French there, but
Murray has joined us.
All right,
sorry, I blacked out for a second. What happened?
Oh shit! I got a screenshot.
Oh hell, Dave Gilbert.
So we just got the map. We now need to get the ship and crew. What puzzle chain shall we proceed to next? Ship or crew?
I like the crew.
All right, we've already set up most of the crew anyway, so let's go ahead and get them on board. No pun intended. Let's go over here. Let's go with, let's start with Haggis. Let's go work our way backwards.
How did you become a barber pirate?
Oh,
oh wait, we went past 650. This means I can only say nice things about Curse now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
That was a clipper ship.
Oh, go on.
I'm waiting.
It is a very nice pirate comedy adventure game.
That is also a Monkey Island game?
Oh, that's not me being nice. That's me being accurate. It's not a Monkey Island game, but it is a very lovely
Actually,
pirate
I'm
comedy.
curious, what in your opinion makes it not a Monkey Island game?
Well, just in the same way that Space Quest 5 is not really a Space Quest game. It's just sort of
Is it because
fiction-y.
Is it because the original creators were not involved?
How would you like to
Yeah,
join
it's
my
mostly
crew?
that. Now, I do realize you don't have to necessarily have the original creators to create a fantastic sequel. Day of the Tentacle being the most obvious example. But I do feel that Space Quest 5 and Curse of Monkey Island have a sort of fan-fiction-y quality to them that the original games did not have.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about Space Quest 6 then.
Also, same thing. 5 and 6 to me in Space Quest. This is a hot take coming from the Space Quest historian, but 5 and 6 don't really belong in the canon. If you ask me, I mean they're good games. I like 5. I like 6. But they don't really fit into the vibe of 1 through 4. And the same with Monkey Island 3 and especially 4. Get fucked. Escape, but they as good as Curse is, and it is a very good game, it doesn't have the vibe from the first 2 games. There's just
How about Tales? How do you feel about Tales?
I've never actually. Oh, it's still a nice thing. I just said it's a wonderful game. It just doesn't have the same vibe. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Sure. All right. Yeah.
I mean, and Tales, I've only played the first episode on the Wii, and it was a terrible experience. And I can say bad things about Tales because that was not part of the deal.
Play it on the PC. Maybe it'll be better experience.
The first character you run into is Guybrush's biggest fan, and I hate that trope so much. I hated it in Tesla Effect as well.
I'll need
Never ever have the main character's biggest fan in games. Never do that. Please stop it. So Tales did not come off the bat as a wonderful experience for me.
I don't think that one episode is enough to judge fire.
Oh, absolutely. It absolutely isn't. I just dropped the ball. By the way, I wasn't a YouTuber or playing games like regularly back then. I had very limited time, so I just took one look at Tales and went, nah, fuck this, and on to the next thing.
Okay.
You do?
Should revisit it at some point probably, but that means, you know, to be a completionist, I should finish Escape.
Oh wait, I need to concentrate because I'm old and I don't remember this as much as I used to. 1, 3. Does it actually let you do the numbers here?
It does.
Oh, nice. 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah. I will help for the sake of singing.
Oh, nice. It does let you do it. Nice.
Also,
kind of making me want to.
Master banjo player.
I kind of want to get a banjo all of a sudden, and I don't know why. It's not founded in logic.
No one who has ever owned a banjo has said, I would really like to own a banjo because...
1, 4, 3, 3, 1. 4, 3, 3, 1, 1.
Yeah.
How do we feel about these Simon Says puzzles in adventure games?
Yeah, they usually go on for way too long.
Yes, they do. There's actually a bit in Toonstruck right at the end. That's a big ass Simon Says puzzle. The door to the clown's room.
Oh, that's right.
It's a chore.
Yeah.
But of course, the worst one is in the 7th Gust, where you have to play along with.
Oh yeah, so long.
Stealth piano.
4, 1, 3, 5, 3. 4, 1, 3, 5, 3, 5. No, damn it!
Stop!
Old man brain!
Oh, stream ruined.
Doof! Woo, woo, woo! Yes! You lose! Oh, I am so good!
What a sore winner.
Want to try again?
Sore winner and kick somebody out of the chat. How did that even happen?
I'm just getting warmed up.
Did
you get kicked out of the chat?
Discord?
3.
Let's all say it in chorus.
4. 5.
5. Lucy asks, is there a cheat code to skip it?
5.
5.
3, 4, 5, 5.
Can you just hit 3, 4, 5, 5 like rapidly?
Yeah.
And,
No. You have to wait for the animation to finish.
Yeah, because if you do it too early.
So what's the best adventure
4.
game trope puzzle, and why is it the key under the door?
1. 4.
4.
I'm just getting a report in that York has exploded.
2.
What?
4, 1, 4, 2, 5. 4, 1, 4, 2, 5.
This is quality content.
Yeah, well. I'm doing my best here. I'd like to point out that all of these riffs they play are just variants on the LeChuck theme, which is pretty funny.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
5. 5.
5.
1.
9.
Shut up! 1.
20.
5, 5, 1, 1. 4.
6.
1. 5. 5, 5, 1, 1, 4, 1. Alright.
I like how the chat's actually getting involved.
This is riveting stuff.
By the way, there's nothing broken with your system. We're just really concentrated.
You're pretty good.
There we go.
Let's see you follow this.
Thank you, chat.
Who gave him an amplifier?
I love that.
Best puzzle trope, thinking a door is locked, but turns out it's not. You could have opened it all along.
Do you know another reason that I admire this game is because they somehow managed to have Guybrush be the only character that has a full set of walk cycles. Nobody else in this game walks.
Wow. Wow, is everyone else stationary?
Yep, everybody stands still. Haggis, like, sort of ducks out when he leaves the room, but it's not a full walk cycle. It's just an animation of him leaving.
It's one animation.
But yeah, Guybrush is the only character. It is a good way to reduce scope. I wish I knew how to do that.
Yeah, that's
It's not like Revolution Software where they make everybody
walks
all over the place, regardless of how it actually improves the game.
Get in your way.
Completely misjudged you. You are a pirate.
Actually,
after
very
all.
lovely of
I'd be proud to
the
join
walk
your
cycles
group.
in the first Broken Sword game are spectacular.
stuff
They
up.
actually they figured out how to do
give me
diagonal
back
walk
my
cycles,
card.
which is great. So it not you know
Well,
characters
got
don't
my
just
whole
walk at
crew.
90-degree angles. And also there's like a little transition, a couple of transition frames, like when they go from one POV to like a diagonal. He actually turns instead of it just goes click. He actually turns. I'm
It's
rambling.
funny that because it's something I picked up on in the remake of Gabriel 91, where now that there's 3D models, there's a certain amount of time to dedicate to let the character turn round. Like, I'm sure there was some of that in the original, but not nearly as pronounced.
Oh yeah, no, there's no transition time. Gabriel can just go from, well, he can basically turn around 180 degrees on a dime.
I don't think it's like instant. There's like 1 or 2 frames, but the 3D one is like almost a full second. It's ridiculous.
There's actually an option in Adventure Game Studio make characters turn before walking in different directions, and I think everyone turns it off because it just looks really ridiculous unless you've drawn all 8 or 16 directions.
1 second. I'll keep playing the game, but I'm gonna go off camera for 1 second.
If they can figure out how.
Ooh.
And everyone, be reminded that if we reach $1,000 before Grundislav finishes Curse of Monkey Island in a good 30 minutes, he will dress up and talk like a pirate on stream before he ends. Yes. So
And the quicker we get that, the better.
$1,000.
It still needs to change.
And also, if we donate I just $10 more, it sounds like Grundislav will have water.
But
yes,
only.
please help him hydrate.
Please help Grundislav
Wait,
hydrate.
what?
Donate $10.
How'd you
And
hear
if
my
you're saying
water?
that-
Oh, right,
if
because
you're
the
sat there
chat
not
can't hear me.
hydrating for a while.
But you guys can, I forgot.
Hydrate yourself.
I love you too, man.
Aww.
Did she offer you water?
Good mom.
Good mom. Good Mrs. Slav.
Okay, there we go. All right, back to business.
Hey, he's back.
I'm back.
Hey.
Donate some mother. I mean, some mother. I just read. I just read that the chat. Is it his mother or his GF? Donate some money.
So, what were you saying about not saying something embarrassing?
Donate some mother.
Some
fucking
mother
money.
flipping money.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
That's what I meant to say.
It's a good thing
or
Grundislav
donate
is
some
wearing
mother-
headphones.
Yes.
Yeah, because...
Right, anyway,
Yeah, that's it. He was addressing his mother. Donate some, mother.
Exactly. Exactly. Speaking of walk cycles, Guybrush's is rather slow, so to plod along Danger Cove here is going to take a bit, but... I also
notice
remember...
he does not turn. He does not turn when he faces
Yeah.
a new direction.
Yep. That's
So
interesting.
turn that off. Did you get the biscuit?
I did.
Oh, and another thing, LucasArts games always did this
plug is
with
all pasty now.
their walking, that characters can sort of glide. Like, if he's walking left, if the sprite is facing left, he can still sort of glide vertically across the screen. Broken Sword is very fixed in that if...
well, I noticed it especially in Beneath the Steel Sky, they walk very much on a straight line grid.
They do. They
Backward
can only
and
walk in
sideways.
90-degree angles.
Well,
but,
it needs to accommodate for the pathfinding.
Yes.
Right.
But it's the same with Broken Sword. If he walks diagonally, he walks in a straight line. It looks more realistic, obviously, but it also takes for fucking ever to get anywhere. But I quite like that, and AGS does the floating along. So if you only have like 4 directions in a walk cycle, the character will sort of float up and down the background, and it can look a little weird. I mean, obviously, with my art, everything looks fucking weird, but...
Who are you?
I'm
yeah.
Guybrush
Let's go with the
Threepwood, and
classic.
I'm a mighty pirate.
Well, we'll just see how your threats sit with my captain.
You captain?
I love how Monkey Island 3, and you know, I can only say nice things about Monkey Island 3 now.
That's right.
The lovely thing I think it does is it highlights just how utterly insane people were back in pirate days. This is not even the first absolute batshit homicidal insane person we've met in this game.
That's right.
I guess that's true.
I mean, no one in the first 2 games presented as, you know, certifiably insane.
Although I feel like this whole lich joke would have worked better just with text rather than voice acted.
Or you can walk the plank.
But
I also like this guy's voice. I mean, the voice work in the game is just fantastic, but this guy really sells
I suppose
it.
we'll have to go with one.
oh, I forgot to cut the plank. Oh, well.
Trying to avoid using the tar and feathers.
But at least I get to
It's
give
messy, and we
last
need to save
words.
the tar for emergency
And we get the fun
repair.
splash joke.
We just
Hey!
got our donation from
Ooh, $34, so nobody feels bad about breaking the 666 total.
Thank you very much, Icky.
Well, we're now at an even $700. Not bad.
Nice.
300 away from the next milestone, and Grundislav dressing like a pirate.
Well, you've only got 32 minutes to get that goal. So.
Oh, we'll make you dress like a pirate no matter when we get to it.
You better hurry.
Make it happen. Come on.
We will take pictures and everything.
Humiliation. Humiliation.
Please, if you can't donate, please go on Twitter or your favorite social media. Instagram, just take a photo of the screen here and just link to bit.ly/YARstream and also hashtag Grundislav dress like a pirate. What the hell? Neviclick said, donate some mothers should be in rose water. Maybe that's a weird haiku, but I'm into it.
Who's there?
Donate. Some mother should be in Rosewater.
I mean, Rosewater is the name of the next game Grundislav is working on, so I think that's a hint.
We'll be your last.
I am technically the mother of Rosewater. If you're looking at it from a weird birth perspective.
I am not.
Okay, I appreciate that you're not. That's weird.
Also, I feel like I'm obligated to point out that Ikifu is the person who has donated the most during this marathon so far, and he also participated, so I think we all need to raise our game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ikifu is our new lord and master. I shall never do a silly Scottish accent. Well, actually, I can't promise.
Don't worry, I will.
Oh no.
I don't know. We've never done it.
El Pollo Diablo.
Aren't you humiliated?
I guess so, but no more than usual.
Well, you just get
That's a good line. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start us off. Hashtag see this man in pirate getup. Oh, Grundislav, can you? Yeah, thank you. I just wanted a good smiling face there. There we go.
Oh, I'll give you a good one if you want. No, don't use that, please.
Too late.
Oh, look, it's now 5:30, which means the clock is chiming again. Oh.
Do you have a reservation? Madre de Dios! Es el Pollo Diablo!
Es el Pollo Diablo!
This is my favorite. See!
Yeah.
No holds barred! That was actually a fairly good pronunciation, except he said the hard H in Aora.
Ugh, this chicken grease washed off all the feathers. Whoops, I better keep quiet.
Absolutely, Captain. I'll get right
How the hell did they not hear
I
that?
have my dinner.
They're far away.
I eat too much fried chicken.
They're 2 feet in front of him.
I've just got a weakness for
Well, one of
chicken,
them is
that's all.
completely incapable of complex logical thought, and the other one's a chimp. So.
That's true.
Just a tiny little fly.
The chimp? The captain is an ape? Well, if the captain is an
Oh,
ape,
here we go.
then
I
Mr.
have
Fossey
tweeted
must be...
thing.
You know, I didn't get the joke about this guy being named Mr. Fossey until many years later.
I don't get it still.
Diane Fossey was a renowned ape researcher. Gorillas in the Mist is about her work with apes. So, an ape whisperer would be Diane Fossey. Oh my god, thank you for that horrifying picture on Twitter, trolls.
That's why I don't think the chimp is a chimp. He's too big.
No, he's not a chimp. He's I don't know what he is. I'm not a monkey.
I think he's a gorilla.
I mean, an ape. Yeah, he does look like
he's
a
like
gorilla.
the size of a gorilla.
I love how Mr. Fossey just sort of paws at him and grooms him. Oh,
I've used it on the wrong.
Testing, check 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh, I'm hearing the voices again.
Also, I forgot to, somebody suggested to give the gum to Slappy Cromwell, and I forgot to do that, so I'm gonna go do that real quick, because I gotta kill some time anyway, because at the rate we're going, we're gonna get the pirate song way before the end of the stream, so let me just go do that real quick for the sake of a joke, and then come back.
yes. And while you can do that, just Lawasov, thank you so much for the retweet, please. I've left the link in the chat if you can go and retweet that horrifying picture of Grundislav. Actually, can we?
Horrifying.
No, it's a love. Actually, I was thinking if your mother is around, could you just show her that picture and get an honest reaction?
That's all he says. Well, okay, fair enough.
Oh.
Oh, mysterious door, which gets us across the background quicker. Thanks.
I think you have to give him the chewing gum.
Oh, is that the what? I don't think I have that as an inventory item anymore because I used it with the tooth. Although maybe I can get another one if I chew another piece of gum. Let's find out.
Yeah, maybe. I've never done this before.
Let's break the game.
Oh, you do.
Sudden crash.
No, you don't. He just does his chewing animation. Oh well.
Oh damn.
Well.
Oh well.
I'm sure it was a hilarious joke.
Hey, Focabra.
Hey, Focabra.
Hello.
Oh, hey, it's Guy Grundislav Game Thurperwood.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
It's the off-brand version of Grundislav.
Yeah, well. Alright.
10 people have retweeted the lovely picture of
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Mr. Fossey, I've been thinking.
Syria, Papaya Chemist, Tiger Killer, A Lost Train Dude, Edward Young, Kevin Bartlam, and Duffadash, and Gemini News Games, and Lost Valanda, and Amy Summer have retweeted them.
At me, at the rest of the crew.
Oh, that's interesting. Having the subtitles on just... There was a line that I always thought Guyver said, no, but he says, don't interrupt.
No, I mean in the quite literal sense.
Interesting.
Have you noticed that the crew is happier swinging from the mast?
See, this is what subtitles do.
Yeah.
I don't even want to mention what they've been flinging around the
Fun
ship.
fact, I cannot watch a movie or a TV show or anything, even in my native language, without having subtitles on, because I have the most intense fear of missing out. And if I mishear a line, I get so distracted. I just sit there and go, my mind just goes into overdrive. What the hell did they say? They did not just say fornicate with that goat, did they? They didn't do that. Why? That doesn't even make sense plot-wise.
That's a hell of a miss here.
Make sure they understand that
I'll turn on subtitles if I'm watching something and eating chips.
And then we can dig up that
Because I can't hear anybody talking otherwise.
That makes sense, yes.
If I mishear a lion.
I generally don't like having the subtitles on because I find that I read way faster than I hear, and I want to hear the voice acting or the dialogue or whatever, so...
Well, see,
that's just me.
Dave actually had some fun things to say about that. Don't ever write really long-winded bits of dialogue in adventure games because everyone reads ahead. So always write short, succinct lines that the voice actors can get out at the same rate as the, internal reading voice of most people does.
I try to do that as well, but what was I doing? Oh yes, I'm going to do this puzzle now.
Someone should have fucking told me that when I did What's in the Safe, because my god, there's too much writing in that game. And Agna Turnquist should probably have gotten that memo as well when he did Longest Journey 1. But Full Throttle actually did it really, really well. Because they just break up the lines. You put in ellipses.
Oh, I just can't watch.
Natural ellipses, so when, you can have a full sentence that's spread over 5 or 6 different lines. Someone just died. That was the sound of a coffin.
That was the
It smells like something's burning.
That was the
shoddy 17th century electrical
the theater shifting.
Wait a second. Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls.
The old architecture of the wooden theater that somehow has electrical lighting in the 17th century. Anyway. Southeast, northwest, west, southeast. I'm not gonna remember this. Southeast, northwest, west. Okay, southeast.
Take a photo.
Northwest.
Cheat the way God intended.
West. No, I just do it the way the game intended. Southeast, 2 paces northeast. Okay. South. East.
Did it just reset?
Northeast.
Is it on a timer?
No. Northeast.
Yeah, just resets when you mess it up, I think.
Yeah. East and southwest.
I forget, where do you get that treasure map again?
You pick it up from the... Oh, you know what? I did it wrong. You're supposed to turn on the handle. I gotta do all that again. You pick it up from
I'm gonna have to start again.
Yeah.
No!
You pick it up from the... He automatically picks it up from Le Chimp's table. Alright, southeast.
Okay.
Wait, what's the game logic? You pick up this treasure map and it somehow messes up the internal house lights of the theater. What kind of logic does that make?
No, see, you're supposed to turn on the spotlights so that they shine, and then you're supposed to press these buttons in the correct sequence, and the sequence is the compass directions. So, south...
Right, but the leap of logic, why is the sequence the compass direction?
I don't know, because it's a stupid adventure game puzzle, that's why.
See.
Yeah, like Monkey Island 2 didn't have puzzles like this.
Oh, it's
or Monkey Island 1. Or Escape from Monkey Island. They all had stupid puzzles like this. It's adventure games.
Actually, Monkey Island 1 had exactly the same one. You pick up the treasure map, and the treasure map is actually directions through a forest maze.
There you go.
But still, I would like my adventure game puzzles to at least be tangentially related to what's unfolding before me.
That's what modern adventure game design tries to do, and if it does it right. Just saying. West, southeast. We'll see a Max head in a few presses, if I'm not mistaken. Southeast, 2 paces northeast, east, and southwest. Northeast. There he is.
There's a Max head. Hey.
Northeast, east, and southwest. There we go.
That's it. That must be where Elaine is buried.
Like, there was no other indication aside from that giant thing and shovel. Oh, I love this bit.
The only plot of our
I love this stupid music.
How about some amazing...
Oh, Double Dash just reminded me of the sliding block puzzle to get into the sewers in Broken Sword. Why?
Yeah. Why would the Templars do that?
Is this a dagger?
They're clearly evil.
No, it's 3!
No, it's 3!
Three!
I love to risk cutting myself.
And to you if I slip.
He's a great juggler, but I sure
Donate another $300 and he'll juggle 4 daggers.
Alas,
in a pirate costume.
Hang on, here it comes.
And his 2 pals.
Isn't there a bit where he's like, doesn't Murray say, "I mean to eat you all" at some point in here?
Drop it. Drop it.
I'm pretty sure he says that. Or maybe it was before, when he was just practicing? Yeah, probably.
Dang it.
Oh well. Anyway, maybe I'm just mixing it up with that Neil Sisser remix that he has the lines near each other.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just babbling now.
It looks like he's coming for the cannonballs now.
It's alright, it's not as if he's leaving the stream or anything.
The famous cannonball juggling scene from Romeo and Juliet.
Although if you start repeatedly saying cool beans, then we're going to have an intervention.
Honestly, I would have loved to see the famous cannonball juggling scene in that Baz Luhrmann film.
Oh, yes.
I'm glad it had a happy
Just watch
ending.
Leonardo DiCaprio get to grips with 3 cannonballs.
Got the girl in the end.
Oh, that was nice. The footsteps were binaural.
To the actual...
No, they went from left to right.
Oh,
as he moved
they
across
mastered
the
the
screen.
pan.
Yeah.
You can do that in real time.
Master of the pan.
No.
So we did our very, very best to get to the $1,000. We still have 20 minutes to go. I think someone needs to take.
We still have a pirate song coming up, so get ready, everybody.
Well, I've got a
but
crew,
no
a
pirate
map, a ship, and
costumes,
finally got
sadly.
Elaine back.
This
So
simply
I'd
will
say
not
we head on to
stand.
Blood Island to lift the curse and save Elaine. How about it, guys? Let's get moving towards Blood Island. Let's head on out and find our fortune, guys. This might be more difficult than I first imagined.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I mean, this is a lovely joke, and of course I have no problems with it whatsoever. Why would I?
The sea. The sea. Makes you glad to be alive.
I think
Oh, and we just got another $10
Hey.
from Septis, or however you pronounce that.
Septis.
What a glorious
Septis.
seafaring day.
Gotta support the pirate lobby.
Pirate ship. We've got to outrun her.
Very
Men,
No, time to
Are you
raise
with
the
me?
volume for the musical part. Okay, I'll do it when we get there.
A whale.
Where?
where? That ship is gaining on us. Cutthroat Bill, rig the topsail.
Is that a
I agree with Vocabulary.
No,
Best scene ever.
They're boarding us. Crew,
Is the reason DiCaprio didn't fit on the raft with Rose because he had his pants filled with cannonballs?
Yes!
I think you're right.
Well.
Rottingham. So it's you. What do you want other than a good toupee?
Oh, another donation. Another $10 from Ikifu. No, SQH. Get in the bleeping costume already.
It actually auto-censored that.
That's all.
Yeah,
Let's all
same with
donate
mine.
I wrote a naughty
$10 right now. So
back just in time.
I'll never give you that map. I needed to save Elaine.
everyone donates $10 right now. We can get
That whale
Grundislav to dress up as pirates.
It's true.
100 feet.
Yeah.
And weigh 200 metric tons. You know it, girls.
I shall be putting my money where my mouth is.
Of course. Everybody knows that, Chrome Dome. Let's get this over with.
Every enemy I've
So who's doing the rest of the song voices?
You fight like
How
a
many
cow.
people have we got in chat right now? We've got... Okay, we've got Papaya, we've got Trolls, we've got Summer and Gemini, so...
You're not gonna make me sing along to this.
Alright, Trolls doesn't have to sing because he hates it, but...
I don't hate it, I love it.
But he
very much.
loves the game.
I love it so much, I
He hates
dare
the
not
concept
sing
of
it.
singing.
And I'm probably not gonna be here.
Okay, so Papaya and Summer.
I think Papaya's drafting her boyfriend.
Yes.
Sorry, no, I was explaining to him what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, draft the boyfriend. Draft the boyfriend.
Do you want to join in? He says he could. Do we have a part for him?
Well, I'll do Guybrush.
We need 3 more.
I'll do
Okay.
Guybrush.
We need 2 more.
So we
now.
need 2 more.
Because I'm Haggis, obviously.
We need a Cutthroat Bill and a Van Helgen.
I'll be
Alright, I'll
he can be
Okay.
Bill. Or someone else could be. I don't know. Who cares?
Got to get
Okay.
that map back.
Oh.
We'll never find Blood Island.
Here we go.
Wait. Okay. So wait. So what?
Hang on.
Wait, Trolls. Did you clean up part?
It was a rousing battle, Captain.
Do I have a part?
No, Papaya, Summer, you need to be Van Helgen.
I'll be then.
Go!
A band of vicious pirates!
When you hear a gentle singing,
You'll be sure to turn and flee!
Okay, so
Oh,
boyfriend's
this is
not
just
moving, so
ridiculous.
I'll take Cutthroat Bill.
Alright, are we all ready? Let me know
We're
so I
gonna
can
have to
stop.
find the next one.
We got time. Alright, ready? Here we go. Come on, men! We've got to recover that map!
that pirate will be done for when he falls into our trap.
Oh, that shit.
You
was me,
missed!
Sorry. I'm sorry. That was me.
We're
We can sing it every clef!
This is too bad. A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roll the sea.
This was the best idea.
I love how Igifu is the one on point.
Yes.
He has the lyrics up.
Let's go defeat that evil pirate.
We know he's sure to lose because we know just where to fire it.
No
Nope.
one else is on point.
No one.
Sorry.
A gang of cutthroat bugs.
To fight us off, we don't need guns.
A
Just John
pirate
Good
I was
Purpose.
meant to be. Trim the sails and roll the sea.
This isn't worth donating for, I don't know what.
I don't either. Alright, crew, let's get to work.
Our vocation's
Location's a thing we love, we think we never shock!
That's right.
We'll fight you in
We'll find you in the harbour!
We'll battle you on land.
There'll be more than you can stand.
Oh, that was a good one!
No, it wasn't.
Oh, sorry, I'm completely wrong. I'm taking lines now, fuck it hell.
You just do them all if you want. No time for song, we've got to move.
The battle will be long.
Battle will be long, but our courage we will prove.
We're a pack of early sea dogs.
Have we pity nothing drab? Dancing from the
A
dial.
pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roll the sea. So for easy visual reference, Haggis is light green, Bill is red, and Van Helgen is brown.
Yeah, that's not confusing at all.
Yeah. Nope.
Wait, what?
If you wait too long, they just do it again. Less singing, more sailing.
When we defeat our
When
wicked
we
foe, his ship
defeat
will
our
be
wicked
made.
foe, his ship
Oh.
will be bailing.
Helgen's red, sorry.
If he tried to fight us,
You will get a nasty whacking!
If you disrespect
We
our
will feed you to a crocodile! Pirate, I was meant to be.
Trim the sails and roll the sea.
just want it on record that this is the best bit in any adventure game ever, and what could possibly ever top this?
It really is.
Can we kick Trolls off his own channel?
I 20 bucks out of it.
I might be ripping this off for a certain game.
Will there be singing cowboys?
I'm getting sick of you guys and your rhyming.
Thanks for your donation, and when
I didn't just set sail, but the cannons need a priming.
We're troublesome corsairs, and we've come to steal.
And we've come to steal your treasure.
Outbeat.
I like how when everyone's singing at the same time, Discord absolutely shits itself.
Stop!
The brass is what we'll
polish, and the deck is what we'll mop.
You say you're Nessie Pirates, thieving bad bushwhackers. From what I see, I tell you, you're not pirates, you're just slackers.
Pirates was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the sea.
This one should be easier.
Yeah.
We'll surely avoid scurvy if we all eat an orange.
Well, door hinge.
No.
over then. Yes,
so.
Back to work.
Okay, back to work.
Well, gee, I feel a little guilty now.
Oh, right, I forgot that. Oh well. Good! Excellent performance, everyone. Very well done.
Good job, all of us.
I think that calls for some donations from the chat.
Yes.
I think
Thank
that
you to Minu R for donating and saying a pirate I was meant to be.
Yes, hashtag a pirate I was meant to be.
Ooh, yes, if we get to 750, that should be the next phrase to say in chat for
yes.
It's 1,000 though.
Oh, damn, sorry.
Oh.
Also, I was trying to donate, but PayPal is active. So.
PayPal's being a little funky right now, sadly.
Yeah, the credit card option on the Tiltify page does work. I've done that a couple times now.
Yep.
Yeah, that should work. I'm just lazy.
I see.
Okay, yeah, now it's working.
So please don't be shy. If your life savings don't go in, then just use a credit card. Use your mom's credit card. Don't listen to me.
Use any credit card you can find.
Alright, well I think we'll get a little bit of ship combat and insult sword fighting in before the end of the stream.
Yay!
Heck yeah!
I managed to donate.
Yay! Soon we will get spendy pirates.
A pirate Grundislav was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the sea.
Yay!
It's such a pity that in the ooh, a pirate Grundy was meant to be. Summer donated $10. Awesome.
Awesome. 750.
Don't make me laugh.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Grundy should have put his challenge at 750.
Well, I was, you know.
Yeah,
I was
ambition
reaching.
is good.
Monkey in an
Ambition is.
I look that much like your fiancé.
Oh shit.
I'll hound
Shots
you
fired.
night and day.
I love
Be a
the.
good
Donate
dog.
$250
Stay.
I love the not the rhyming but the not right insults in this.
Happy birthday!
Now, why would he try and kill you from just wishing happy birthday?
It pays to keep a glass of water at your bedside.
He doesn't like to be reminded how old he is.
Right.
It also boggles the mind that they spent so much time on the ship combat bit, and on easy mode, it's just over in...
Oh, we got a new donation from Duffadash, another $7.
Hey,
Thank you, Duffadash.
Thank you very much, Duffadash.
At least I showed him the
$7.57.
high seas combat part.
$20 more, and we are at 777.
So you're a pirate, says ye.
Oh yeah, can we reach 777? We already had 666, so can we get to 777, please?
Oh wait, no, there comes the donation.
It's not the neighbor of the beast. It's the same address, like same number, same street name, but in a different town.
Yes.
This is not inspired by mail that my parents have received or anything.
You are glue.
Duffadash. Oh.
Does anyone think that the volume is too low? Yeah, I can put that up again. I put it down when I put it up and then I put it down again after the pirate song. So we'll go with there. Hopefully that'll help.
Duffadash took a picture of himself in full pirate getup. So if we don't get to if you don't get to see Grundislav in Pirate Get Up, there is at
repulsive as
least
a monkey in an English
Some good work there.
Excellent. Thank you for supporting the cause in your own disturbing way.
Woohoo! Do I enjoy macrame?
Woohoo!
On guard! Touché!
Oh, that's so cliche.
If this takes too long, do I get overtime pay?
No.
I've not been through it for a while, but I used to be able to get through the HTML version of this that had all the insults.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
1 to 3 at least. Don't
yes.
think.
Yeah,
any from 4 made it or could.
The insults in 4 were terrible.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
But
What?
let's not talk about 4.
That's devastating.
I love how you're
skewer you like a
continually picking
sow
on
at a
the same
buffet.
pirate.
Oh,
The same pirate. Is he honestly kidding?
But it's the slow period.
When your father first saw you, he must have been mortified.
At least my hammer can be identified. There we go.
Now he's probably gonna kick my ass because I only have.
can't rest till you've been exterminated.
I don't have.
There should be
I suggest you switch to
I think that all
decaffeinated.
criminals should be incarcerated.
There should be a blood code for Curse of Monkey Island. So
You look like
It's really awkward to set up, but there is a lightsaber
I can't
noise
wait
code.
until our tax forms are
Oh,
simplified.
that's true. There is. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Give me your treasure.
The only way you'll be preserved is in formaldehyde.
Okay, I think this is probably a good point to stop because I'm not gonna beat this pirate guy. And we've
Hang
got
on, is there
6 minutes
actually-
left on the stream.
is there a lightsaber noise thing you can do for Curse of Monkey Island?
Yeah,
There is.
there's a cheat or some way to activate an Easter egg that makes the sword
Really?
sounds lightsaber sounds. Yeah, I just don't.
I never knew that.
I did not know that.
I don't know if it's
I
a
didn't know that
patch or if
either.
it's something you can do in game. Let's see, curse.
I'm almost certain it's a cheat.
Yeah. Let's see if I can figure out how to activate it. And if not, if I can, then maybe. Oh, here we go. How to find the lightsaber sounds. Instant win at any time. Win shift. Oh, win at any time. Walk out of the quick stand.
Oh, it's the lightsaber sounds only during the
sounds.
Rottingham duel, so it's the final boss.
Oh.
That's still cool.
Yeah. So we would have had to have gotten all of them. But it
Yeah.
just reminded me that you can win the game, so yes, I do want to win. Yay!
There we go.
We finished one.
Yay! Thanks to everybody for coming
That's
to
cool.
the stream.
Supports that. Or
Thanks to everyone who donated. We actually managed to raise quite a bit of money. Oh, we just got another donation. $770.
Thank you,
Toriel
Toriel
Plushie
Plushie.
using Vocabula's account just donated $13. Where were we at when we started? 500 something?
Around 500, yeah.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
raised about $270 during this shift. So thanks to everybody who did that.
Yay!
I wonder if that had something to do with the quality of the Monkey Island game we were playing. Perhaps because it's the best one of the series? Maybe.
No, I think it had
We'll leave
something
that
to
up.
do with the quality of the person.
Oh, you stop right now.
Oh.
Anyway, thanks to everyone who donated. There's still time for some donations. If we do manage to get to the 2001 goal, I will still honor my promise and make the FMV game. I'm sorry we didn't get to the 1,000 for the pirate costume. I would have.
We're all sorry about that.
I mean,
I've got a
honestly,
green screen, so let me know if you need me to record anything for it.
honestly, all I have is a hat, so it wouldn't have been a full pirate
So
costume.
it was gonna be a bare-chested pirate. Oh, I'm really sad now.
No, because Twitch doesn't allow for that sort of thing. We don't want to.
No
we don't
male
want to be
presenting
arrested.
nipples.
Exactly. So.
The Twitch cops.
So yeah, once again, Summer, are you here?
Yes.
Can you give us the Able Gamers explanation or pitch or whatever we want to call it, just as a final round, the spiel? Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we're doing this stream marathon to help raise funds for Able Gamers, who are a charity who help support gamers and people with chronic illnesses to be able to game. And they just help game developers and corporations and people in general increase accessibility in gaming. So they do a lot for that. They have all kinds of initiatives, like they help create and distribute specialized controllers for gaming with physical disability. and they have, for example, also helped Microsoft design the Xbox Adaptive Controller, which has helped a lot of people with physical disabilities play games. So yeah, they do a lot of great things, and we want to help support their cause and raise some money for them. And our goal is to try to get to $2,000 before the end of the marathon. And we'll be going for 6 more hours. We've got 12 hours behind us, so we're 2/3 of the way through the marathon. But we've still got 3 amazing personalities and 3 amazing games to go. Next up, Papaya Chemist will be playing Conquests of the Longbow, an amazing Sierra game. And after that, we've got 2 amazing LucasArts games, Day of the Tentacle and before that, Full Throttle Remastered, coming up by the people from Human Interact, Alexander Mejia and Sophie White. Woohoo! So everyone look forward to that, and please donate if you can, and if you can't, or if you've already donated a lot, like some of us, then just help us promote the stream by retweeting or telling your friends or whoever.
Yes.
And keep watching, first and foremost.
It all helps. Whatever little you think you're doing, it helps.
Yeah.
We thank you for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I mean, Ikifu already has no more money for brew, so.
Nor do I.
So we're all gonna
Please
have to
follow
buy
us
him
on
some at
Instagram.
Adventure X. Those of us who were there anyway. Sorry, trolls. R.I.P. Oh, geez, I shouldn't have said that as the dedication went by. Yes. Anyway, with that...
Rest in place.
Yes. With that, I will cede my slot... Oh, it quit. Uh-oh. Well, with that, I will cede my slot over to Papaya Chemist, who is playing the fantastic Conquest of the Longbow, which features a wonderfully sung introduction. I'm very much looking forward to hearing that. So, thank you all again for spending some time with me and with everybody else, and we will continue onward for Able Gamers.